YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XL, right back at you with all of my card games. The show we take a look at whatever deck we want to take a look at. We have such good fun time with it. Today we're taking a look at good old-fashioned Plunder Patrols, the mightiest troll pirates that have ever sailed the seven seas. And we're going to have such a nice fun time with today's deck, making big boats bigger, and hitting our opponent real hard with said boats. So we're going to go over the deck list real quick, and then we're going to get right into the duels. So for our main deck, we're running 2 copies of Jizukiru, 2 copies Gamma Seal, 3 copies of Whitebeard the Plunder Patrol Helm, 3 copy Redbeard Plunder Patrol Matey, 3 copies of Black Eyes of the Plunder Patrol Sea Guide, 3 Bluebeard of the Plunder Patrol Shipwright, 3 copies of Golden Hair, the newest of the Plunder Patrol, and 3 copies of Gradle Alligator. We have 1 copy Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Mind Control, 2 Plunder Patrol Shipping, 1 copy of Terraforming, 1 Monster Reborn, 2 copies of Interrupted Kaiju's Slumber, 2 copies of Forbidden Droplet, 3 copies of Gradle Impact, 2 copies Emblem of the Plunder Patrol, 3 Plunder Patrol Shipyard. For our extra deck, we're running 3 copies of Blackbeard the Plunder Patrol Captain, 1 Totally Awesome, 2 copies of Plunder Patrol Ship Mork, 1 Bahamut Shark, 1 number 23 Lancelot Dark Knight of the Underworld, 2 copies of Plunder Patrol Ship Bran, 1 White Oral Whale, 1 Draco Berserker of Tenyi, 1 Borrowload Savage Dragon, and 2 copies of Plunder Patrol Ship Lise. So, with that being said, let's go ahead into good old EDO Pro, show this deck off, show you how it works, have such a good fun time. Alright, he got our first opponent, and we're going second with this deck. We want to go second more often than not, because Plunder Patrols are all about doing lots of damage. You can go first with the right sort of hand. This is one of those going second hands, I'll say. I've got my Whitebeard. We're up against, what are these called? Now they're called Branded. Despias. Apparently now they're just called the Branded, which is kind of kinky. But at the same time, just call them Despia the Branded. Okay. Oh, so instead of Stigmatica, they're called Branded. Okay. Interesting. So what does this do again? Change the attack of all monsters to 0. Except level 8 or higher fusion on this card. Okay, that's a little annoying. But I've got Mind Control, so it don't really matter. So let's go ahead, immediately Mind Control this guy. This is mine. Now, pirates are all about stealing stuff, so that's why we want to steal stuff with Mind Control. You know, if you want to steal more things, you can throw in Crackdown too, but this works just as well. So what we're going to do is use Golden Hair's effect. You can ditch a Plunder Patrol from the hand in order to summon out a Golden Hair. And this is very important, because since we ditched our Whitebeard, we are able to summon a new Plunder Patrol from the deck. And since we have a tuner, we don't really need another tuner. I need to see. Yeah, this will work just fine. So what we're going to go ahead and get out is Matey. Hello, Matey. Good old Redbeard the Savage. And then, let's see. Yeah, let's special summon Bluebeard. You can special summon him if you have a Plunder Patrol on the board except for himself. And we are not going to use that effect ever. Hacha. So, we're pretty set. Let's go ahead, use his monster and our monster. Not this one, though. That's our tuner. We'll use Bluebeard. And we'll make Blackbeard. Blackbeard's a nice monster. Basically, my opponent has a monster. I can basically tag out Blackbeard for a monster from my extra deck with the same attribute as he. And if he's playing Darks and Lights, I can summon either Mork or Lise, and that's good. So, let's see. Do I want to use... I don't really want to use Bluebeard right now. That would let me discard a card and draw a card. But I don't really need to do that because Whitebeard is a once per turn. So I'd rather not do that. So what we're going to do is make Bran. We're locked to Plunder Patrols right now, but that's fine. We'll summon out Bran. And Redbeard will go off. When he leaves the field or the hand, I can equip him to one of my Plunder Patrols. Once I get my field spell, that'll make more sense. You know, I can, get my monsters to huge attack numbers once I do that. And we'll leave Golden Haired right there for the moment. Let's see. I could blow up his spell traps. But I don't think I need to do that just the moment. This is a quickie anyway. Right? Let's see. Yeah, it's a quick effect since I'm equipped with a Plunder Patrol. So we'll leave that as is. We'll leave that as is for the moment. Alright, so we'll do lots of damage. Like I said, once you get the field spell, you do even more damage because you're getting 500 attack for each of your spell traps that are of the Plunder Patrol variety. So that's what that is. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and set the droplet in case this guy tries to do effects, and we'll be good. Yeah, you don't want to use more than one Whitebeard per turn, because like I said, it is a hard once per turn, and he's one of your better monsters. So yeah, now we're pretty set. You know, like I said, I've got Blackbeard. If he summons a dark monster, I can switch out into Mork. Mork will then be equipped with Blackbeard, allowing me to use Mork's effect, which will allow me to banish stuff. I can discard Plunder Patrols, target effect monsters, and banish them. It's a very powerful effect, Mork. He also has protection, but that's only if he actually has materials on him. As it stands, he probably won't have any materials, but that's fine too. That's fine. So what is this guy going to do with his Despias? I know they are about the fusions. He doesn't have much, though. He has very little. Alright, so he's going to go ahead and do that. Let's see. Summon a Plunder Patrol, same attributes monster your opponent controls or is in their graveyard. Sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to target Blackbeard with this effect. We're going to try and summon out a Lees. So, let's see. Do I want to banish his monsters or negate it? I'd rather negate his effects right now. We'll summon our big boss monster, Lees. And say I could discard... Yeah, let's go ahead and discard Whitebeard. Pop the card he just set, because I distrust that one the most. It's probably going to be this one that's the more problematic one, but I don't trust this card. Okay, Sanctified Darklord to negate me. Unfortunate, but it's okay. Because Whitebeard still goes off, and that was the main point. That was the main point of what I was up to. So, let's see, I can bring out a tuner. So, let's get Redbeard. I'll get Redbeard. Redbeard and, Redbeard and Whitebeard both have the same effect. You know, during the opponent's turn, I can summon a monster. Again, same attribute as a monster the opponent controls or is in the grave. I don't need to do that right at the moment, though. I could, but I don't need to. Ooh, another droplet. Cool. Alrighty, let's see. I do have my emblem of the Plunder Patrol, which is a nice effect. I can give my monster 500 attack and targeted protection. I don't think I need to do that, though. Let's see here. Okay, so what we're going to do is this. Golden Hair's effect, ditching our other droplet. Summon her back out here. And then let's go ahead and... I don't really need to make another monster. It's just like... It's just set dressing, really. Let's see, yeah. Let's go ahead and... make a Mork. Not that I really need Mork right now, but... he gives our monsters protection. So we should still be good. Okay, so let's go ahead, attack with our monsters. It will be good because Lees has another effect. Basically, what this lets me do, let's see. Oh yeah, it's only during the main phase, but that's still fine. Basically, what Lees can do is I can take one of my equipped monsters and summon it. It's very nice. Don't need it right now, but it's a very nice effect. I probably should put that in attack mode. But I was too busy looking at big boats to notice. It's all good. And we'll end our turn. We should be good. Good in the hood. If he needs a spell trap, I can destroy it. If he needs a monster effect, I can negate it. And that's where you get it. Once you start getting the boats in the water, as you might say, you're pretty set. Ecclesia. No. Negacion. I don't want no Dogmatikas. Not if I can help it. Although, what does this do? Discard a card, add to your hand, or summon a Despia from the deck. I see. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and use Lee's effect then. That way I can... Ooh, I can do Redbeard, or I can do Black... I'll go do Blackbeard. Because he's slightly bigger. You never know what might happen. So yeah, you'll get rid of Ecclesia, summoning... what's the Despia that lets him... I think it's Albert. I believe Albert is the one that lets him search stuff. Yes. Okay, so he gets Albert. That is certainly an issue. Luckily, I have the Forbidden Droplet, so I can just ditch a card. And I'll ditch Redbeard. Just because I don't need Redbeard at the moment. I just gonna have to negate this. I'd rather him not get a free search. Not if I can help it. And so my opponent does surrender. So, all is good. You know, we could have, edited it last turn. But it's fine. We were able to play around not doing math. You don't need to do math with this deck. The math just happens. The math happens, and your monsters get big, and then you just run over your opponent. So there's a nice duel against, I guess, Dogmatika Despia is the name of this deck. Very cool. So let's go ahead for duel number 2. Keep doing what we're doing. Well, this is pretty much going to be the episode, is just summoning boats over and over. But I want to get the field spot so I can show you guys big numbers. Alright, you're a secondary opponent. And we'll just go secondary, try to run this guy over with boat power. And opening hand, it'll do. I like a golden hair, but other than that, it'll work just fine. Set, rotate. Alright, trying to give me some sort of field spell. This is Ultimate Athletes. More specifically, I'd say this is probably Fast Athletes. Yep, it's definitely them. FA Whip Cruiser. I see. I mean, I've played these guys. I've played them only once, but I do remember how they work. Basically, they keep activating their UA and their FA spell traps. Alright, actually, specifically, it has to be FA spell traps. And they gain levels. And every time they gain levels, they get better effects when they have high levels. Let's see, 7 or higher opponent cannot discard or send cards from hand to the grave to activate card effect. Ooh, that would be rather tricky if he could get that off. Luckily, I have my Kaiju Slumber. Destroy a card on the field during the main phase of the okay. So basically, he's just trying to make it so that Whip Crosser can, like, stop me from doing stuff. Essentially, that's what this guy's trying to do. Just trying to stop me from doing the things. And he is going to be able to at least get it up to level 7. Alright. Oh, but now he's going to go for the Navigator and reduce its level. Interesting. Alright, so now he's got another copy of Hyper Stadium. And he's going to go for Dragster. Okay, I figured as much. Good old Dragster. That's a Spell Trap Negator. Sadness. I was kind of hoping for a not Spell Trap Negator. But is as it is. Let's see. Yeah, it's only a once per turn spell trap negate, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Plus, I just drew into Gator. Alrighty. What does this do again? FA is destroy battle. This would may face only. Okay. So basically, what I can do, you might question why the Gradles are in here. There is a reason the Gradles are in here. Mostly because I wanted to just get a blast of the... When I first played the Plunder Patrolls, back when they first came out, there wasn't a lot in the archetype. So I combined them with Gradles just because, we're Vikings, pirates, we're trying to steal stuff. So that's why I played Gradles originally, and I just wanted to see if that version of this deck still works. And I think it's doing alright so far. I mean, I got stuff. Alright, so I've got nothing else, because I can't do nothing else, so it's going to end our turn for now. And we should be theoretically in the clear at least for one turn, because now I have his Dragster. So now this thing is a negate. I can negate his effects now. Let's see. Target face a card you control, destroy it, summon an FA from the deck. I'm going to say no to that. On the premise that that's probably a bad thing to let him just do. Plus, he can just summon out whatever FA he wants, and I don't want him to get to do that. I mean, granted, he'll get to add whatever FA he wants, but if I'd let him summon anything, he would have summoned, like, the big FA. The dark one. I don't remember its name off the top of my head, but it exists. And, okay, that's fine. I'm getting levels too, That's the thing. Every time he does a play, my monster gets bigger too, because I got his monster. Thank you, Mr. Gator. You're just a good boy, Gradle Gator. You're a good boy. You're saving our butts. Alright, the Pot of Desires. A risky maneuver, as it always is. Target UA in the graveyard. Add to hand, gave 500 life. And then draw... Okay, he's trying to draw into something. The question is what? Obviously, it's going to be something that out-Dragster, but we'll see what that's going to be. We'll see. It's like I said, I'm gaining levels every time he does anything. So, no matter what, he's not going to be able to out this through battle, because my monster's just going to get bigger and bigger. So, unless he can just straight up summon something that's, like, bigger than Dragster, like the Dark Dude, we should be good. Or if he makes another Synchro. Another Dragster? Possible. Certainly possible. Grand Prix. Okay. That's fine. He's got, like, this is like playing up Sky Strikers. All these spell cards. FAs and Sky Strikers. The one thing they have in common, lots of spell cards. Alright, we're just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. I'm very curious as to what he's going to do with this Navigator, though. That's the question. Is he planning to make some sort of synchro that can out-Dragster? Maybe a Coral Dragon? No, Nightmare Fiend. Okay, well, that will out because that'll get rid of Gator. Alright, so... That's fine. It's not like he gets back Dragster. If that was the case, I'd be worried, but it is not the case. It's not the case. So, yeah, that's a 1,900 points to the face, but not a big deal. Because I'm good with that. I'm good with that. All I really need to do... I mean, I can make Mork just fine off this hand. Or Blackbeard. But this will work even better. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. Let me think about the order of these things. Let's go ahead and immediately nuke board. So, I get myself a big dude. You get a smaller dude. There you go. I'll be able to search a Kaiju next turn. And let me think about this. Let me think about this. Let me think about this. There's a bunch of things. I could just make Blackbeard. I could make a bunch of... I could make a lot of things. That's the thing. Send a Plunder Patroll. I kind of want to keep all this stuff. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Use the effect of Golden Hair. Ditching Redbeard. We'll summon out Golden Hair. We are not going to activate Redbeard's effect, because that'll lock us into Plunder Patrols. We're going to special summon Bluebeard from our hand. Hasha. And now I can make literally whatever I want. And so, let's see here. Yeah, let's make White Oral Whale. Big number. This guy will nuke my opponent's monsters. And then... I do not need to use Bluebeard's effect. That would be okay if I had Whitebeard, but I don't. So now what we're going to do, use Black Eyes of the Sea Guide. We're going to recover our Bluebeard. Going to recover Bluebeard to our hand, summon out Sea Guide. And here, we haven't even used our normal summon. So let's go ahead and... You're not a tuner. Sad. I could get a tuner. Do I need Brun? I don't even need to do anything else. You know, I'm just going to go for game. I could summon more things, but this is game right here. I got more than enough attack points. So there you go. A little bit of taste of the extra deck other than the Plunder Patrol. Good old White Oral Whale, because we have a lot of water monsters. So this is a good card for nuking boards and just doing big number damage. So, decent, that was a decent duel for duel number 2. I got to show off the Gradle. I got to show off other things. Still need my field spell to get the big numbers, but, you know, it's getting there. It's getting there. So let's go for duel number 3. See what other decks we can face against. You know, we're actually facing some fairly diverse decks tonight, so let's go for duel number 3. Alrighty, duel numero 3. And we're gonna keep trying to go segunda. Very good, very good. Alright. Well, I got Gradle Impact. If I had a Gator in the hand, be perfect. Reasoning. I'm gonna pick 3. Alright. Oh, he's losing a bunch of good. Okay. He lost 2 very important one-ofs, and I hit the right number. Perfect. Could not have done any better with that. Alrighty. Let's see here. Let's see. I could steal his monster. I'll probably steal his monster. Let's activate Gradle Impact. This will fetch me a Gator in the end phase. Let's see. I've got Emblem, but I don't have my other stuff. Let's go ahead and steal his monster just to see what it is. This is mine now. What is this? Unknown Synchron. Alright, well, your Synchron is now known to me because it's mine. As it is, so it is. Let's see here. Who do I want to summon right now? Okay. Difficult decision. Normal summon? Oh, man, if only I had... Oh, I couldn't summon both of these. I was about to say if only I had Trishula in this deck, but that wouldn't have worked. Not really. So we'll make ourselves a Blackbeard. He is now bereft of one monster. If he's playing Darks, I can make a Mork on my opponent's turn and go for it. And let's see here. No. No, we're good. I could do the Redbeard thing and equip him onto Blackbeard, but I really don't. I don't feel the need to do that. Not really. So I'm going to do a 1,600 points of damage. Use Blackbeard's effect in the battle phase. So I'm going to go ahead. Ooh, I could summon Lee's. I'm going to summon Lee's. Because Lee's is bigger. He also negates monster effect. Ooh, Kaiju Slumber. Very nice. Yeah, so now we'll have Lee's. If my opponent activates a monster effect, and he surrenders. Okay, but before we continue, yeah, like I said, I can discard a card, negate a monster effect. I can also summon Blackbeard from the spell trap zone. Lee's is your boss monster. He is the bossiest of the big boat boss monsters. He's also the biggest boat. Because as you can tell, I mean, these guys have 1 keel apiece. This guy's like, he's a catamaran Viking boat. That makes him twice as good. So there's a win against, I guess this is a Synchron deck. That didn't work because he went for reasoning and he milled all the cards he did not want to mill. That happens sometimes. So regardless, let's go for a 4th duel because that's a bit of a that was more my opponent destroying himself. So I want to show some duels where I destroy my opponent on my own terms. Alrighty, our 4th and final opponent up against a guy called Defense. That could mean a lot of things. That could mean Super Heavy Samurais, could mean some sort of troll deck. I don't know, but we'll let him go first. If he wants to be defensive, that's his thing, man. If he wants to go second. Oh. Mythical Mine with the Field Barrier 2. And I don't have my spell trap removal at the moment, which is a bit unfortunate. Luckily I've got Gradle Impact, so yeah, it'll take time, but I can get through Field Barrier. It'll just take me a dang turn or two. Alright, we'll end our turn for now. And add a Gradle. Yes, I need to have Gradles in order to use Gradle Impact, so yeah, might take a turn or two to get rid of the Mystic Mine, unfortunately. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually seen someone playing Mystic Mine, has to be said. Like, it's a very annoying card, and I'm surprised people are still playing it. It's been a while. Most people have gotten over Mystic Mine. Most people have moved on with their lives. I don't think this guy had a life to begin with, but who knows. Let's see here. See, if I start summoning things, then bad stuff happens. So I'm going to set a card for now, end my turn one more time. Next turn, we start doing stuff. Right now, I need more griddles. Yeah. Get another gator. Because what I need to do is I need to get rid of both the Field Barrier and his Mystic Mine. And I must now discard a card. Luckily, I've got Bluebeard, so now I get more stuff. So let's go ahead and dump. You know, let's start getting stuff on the board. Screw you. Alright. Helmsman. Do the thing. Summon forth Golden Hair, just to have a tuner? Why not? Yeah, we'll have ourselves a bit of a defense. So this guy's called Defense. But so far, all he's doing is like Mystic Mine Burn, which is like... That's less of a defensive deck and more of just an annoying deck. You know? I mean, yeah, he's gonna burn me 300. Oh yeah, big 300 burn damage. I'm so scared. Alright. Let's start blowing up his stuff. We'll pop Gator, pop Field Barrier. I can't destroy the Mystic Mine without getting rid of the barrier first. It's a thing. So, we'll end our turn and hope he doesn't have another Field Barrier. If he does, we're in trouble. Because then I won't have... I'll need my Harpy's Feather Duster to get rid of it. That's just how that is. Alright. Alright, so now he's gonna burn me some more. Good old Mystic Mind burn. And, okay, so now I get set a card. But at the very least... Oh, hey, Forbidden Droplet. That doesn't help me in any sort of meaningful way. Not at the moment. Alright, let's get rid of the Mystic Mind. Hopefully for good. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and use Black Eyes. We'll get back... let's see what's in my hand. Let's get back Whitebeard. Why not? We'll get back Whitebeard for later. Now let's go ahead and make Bran our spell trap. There you go. Spell trap removal. Alright. Golden hair. Do I want to use your effect yet? Not yet. Let's ditch Whitebeard. Pop his set card, because that's more worrying to me. Demise of the Land. I'm surprised he didn't activate that right away. That was very strange. Yeah, I think he would have played that immediately, but apparently not. I mean, that's good for me. Bad for him. Bad for him. Whitebeard, go off. Get me Redbeard. Because while he still has the Burden Almighty, I need to have, like, more monsters. Just go summon as many monsters as possible and just hit him really hard in the face. And that's as many monsters as I can currently... Well, I could summon another... golden hair. Then I can only summon Plunder Patroll. Am I locked to Plunder Patrols already? Then yes. Ditch a golden hair. I probably could have ditched a Kaiju. Or my interrupted Kaiju, but it works either way. So let's go ahead and let's summon Mork. Because Mork will be unaffected by the Burden of the Mighty. And we'll use Bluebeard. Mork. And let's go for battle phase. And see what happens. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have anything equipped to Bran. That would have been the best thing. Because then I would have had a quick effect ability to get rid of his stuff. We'll see. Okay, I don't know why he didn't stop that immediately. This guy's playing his deck a little weird. And by weird, I mean, I don't know if he knows what he's doing. Not sure, because he could have used Demise of the Land right away. And locked me out of everything for, like, forever. I would have had a very hard time getting rid of it. Granted, he has that. So, yeah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. I think we might lose to a... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I was about to say we're gonna lose, but then I'm like, no, we're not. Because I have the power of Gradles on my side. See, y'all doubted. Y'all doubted the Gradle power. But now you're wrong. Alright, so I've already normal summoned. Let's go ahead. Oof. Alright, let's see here. Activate the effect of Bran, ditching Redbeard. Get rid of this Cauldron. The Cauldron's annoying. And let's go ahead and get another monster. We'll get a Whitebeard. And this will be good, because now Redbeard's in the grave. He's going to equip the Bran, and now I have that quick effect to get rid of spell traps. So I should be in the clear. More or less, unless he has Kaijus. There's a slight possibility of him having Kaijus as well. Because that would be a smart move on his part to, to get rid of things like Bran. But as it stands, I have a quick effect to get rid of all of his spell traps. He's probably not playing very many monsters. And we should be good. Let's see. I really don't need to do anything else, do I? Not really. Not right now. I might make another Bran later, but we'll see how it goes. Because this Burden of the Mighty is like the one thing that's being annoying right now. So I'm just going to get rid of it. And then that'll get me another monster. We'll get another Whitebeard for later. And then Whitebeard will get another monster. See, even a troll, most decks, not most, but any deck that can't do spell trap removal easy will have a very hard time with a deck like this. Where he's trying to, like, lock you down. But luckily, Plunder Patrol ships, they are very fast. They got oars. Oars make you faster. That's how that works. So, I could make another brand, but it's not really necessary. But then again, I'm against a troll boy, so I'm going to make it very necessary. You know, this guy tried to stop my combos. I'm gonna stop his face. And we'll make another run. Why not? And we'll use Red Beard. See, this is almost perfect. If only I had gotten my field spell. If I'd gotten my dang field spell, it would have been perfect. As it stands, I'm still gonna run him over with all my boats. We'll tackle Mork first. Just in case of random gores. Alright. Got a Swift Scarecrow. Can't say he doesn't have a Swift Scarecrow. Ah, dang it. I forgot about Lee's. I was so worried about all the spell traps, I forgot about getting out Lee's. I could have stopped that. Oh well. It's whatever. It's not a big deal. Because like I said, he's got 3 cards in the hand. Even if he plays Mystic Mine now, I can just destroy it and he surrenders, so there you go. So, didn't even need Lee's. Just needed the power of Brawn. It rhymes with Brawn. It might even just be Brawn for all I know. Regardless, there's Duel 4. Let's go for the end screen. We've seen more or less what this deck's going to do pretty much all the time. So let's go for the end screen. Alrighty, the power of our pirate ships could not be denied. Got 4 wins. Even the Troll Boys, even the Mystic Mine Boys, they could not stop this deck. Once you get rolling with this deck, you're pretty set. You get big numbers, and you just roll your opponent over, because you can't stop a boat. Have you tried punching a boat that was sailing towards you? It won't work. Trust me. It will not work. Just don't even try it. Okay, so Plunder Patrols, they work in a casual. You know, if I was up against like Dragon Link or something, probably wouldn't do near as good. But for what we did today, they worked just fine. We showed off what the deck can do. We did pretty much everything we could do in this deck, except for like a couple exceeds. They're mostly just tech options, really, but it all works out in the end. So, thank you guys very much for watching today's video. Consider subbing if you haven't. We're getting very close to the 400 mark. And, you know, hit that like button if you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think of Plunder Patrols. You think they deserve more support? I think they could use another boat or two, personally, but that's just on me. So, your boy Memphis is signing out for now. Next time on the show, I think I'm going to do some psychic stuff. Something around them. So, see you guys next time. Your boy Memphis signing out. Peace.